or who is important to you in your family? I guess is the right question.
So family is important.
Questions.
So my amazing husband, we have been married now almost, dear Lord, 21 years almost. Had to think about that. We have 3 children. Our oldest is going to be 27 in May, Cinco de Mayo. And my youngest is 18. Both of those are boys. My daughter is going to be 20 in June. So those are my life and joy. They also are the reason I'm gray half the time. That's the colors. But I adore my family. My family is why I'm here.
Nice. And how long? What got you started in doing what you're doing?
So I actually, that was actually a question. I came from the dental industry. I ran a multi-million-dollar dental practice for almost 25 years. I was good at it. I actually, 18 of it almost, I was from home, 15 to 18 years. I actually got to be at home, so it wasn't like I was going into an office. I hated it though. As my kids referred to me, those were my mean mom days. I was angry. Didn't realize it at the time. And I was introduced to this company and I fell in love with it because it actually changed my skin. And for me, I became the happy mom, they said, because I love what I do.
And where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully my husband will be retired and we aren't doing what he wants to do, although this is live kind of thing. So on that note, my husband has determined a goal that he would like to be able to retire, and he and I would like, he would like to travel around together pulling a trailer for us to sell lipstick together. And I adore my husband. I love him, and I am so blessed to have this man with me. But that's kind of a confined space. So we'll have to discuss that. But I would like to be able to help more people, be able to help more nonprofits. That's a big heart of mine. And be able to help my kids. I don't want my kids having to have school loans, things like that. And that is what I would like.
Stacie Conteras.
Okay, so if y'all noticed, I sent you guys some things in a text. Okay? So make sure you take a glance at those. You got what? Oh. So I went ahead and on this paperwork, I answered almost every single question. I think actually every question that you guys had asked. Okay? I wasn't sure if I would have a voice, and you've noticed it may go in and out. And for those that don't know, I was with my company this last weekend in Oklahoma, and we had a live concert from Gwen Stefani that was only for us. So there was 2,000 of us, so we were screaming like banshees, and I thus lost my voice, but that's okay. So I started in Synergens in 2014. I kind of touched a little bit on it earlier, why I joined the company. I had extremely, extremely dry skin. My skin had patches where if you would rub them, they would bleed. I had leather face. When I was 40, I'd woken up and was like, oh my gosh, I'm looking old. What is the deal? I look like leather, a dried up apple. You know those old apples? That's what my face looks like. If you notice on me today, so I will walk around. Actually, I need to get my light over there. Micah, can you grab my little hand light, please? I actually have makeup on half my face. So, and I'll come over with a light so you can actually see, because good skincare is important. If you open up your phones, you will see that I sent you guys a picture. That is of me. And you'll see that this very first picture on there is there's a huge dark line. That is actually the right side of my face where there is no makeup on right now. That dark line is not just an illusion in the photo. That was actually sun damage, tons of sun damage over all the years. I was of the era of baby oil on the body and sunning in the hair, and I lived for it. So I did a ton of damage to my face. That there was after using our skincare line for years. My skin no longer had patches, but I definitely had a lot of lines and a lot of damage on my face. So if you look closely when I come by, you can see there is no makeup on this right side. I have mascara on, but that's it. And then I have our very light CC cream on the other side. There is a very big difference, but it's soft. Makeup can be very subtle. You don't have to put a ton of makeup on to have just a difference. But I wanted to show you the difference, what it looks like with no makeup up close. And then also what my bare skin looks like. I'm not afraid to show my bare skin anymore. And if you look at that photo, it's totally different than what my skin looks like now. Can you guys see the difference in the face? Okay, so to me, a picture speaks 1,000 words. And that was using one product over just a short amount of time that got rid of that line. So somebody asked on the questionnaire, what is something you might suggest for sunspots on your scalp? The first thing I would say, you guys, is go get it checked by a dermatologist though, just to make sure it's truly a sunspot, okay? You want to make sure that there is nothing more to that. I've been into the dermatologist numerous times getting multiple things checked all the time. Go get that checked. If it is just a sunspot, you probably can reduce that a lot with like our brightener. That is what I used on my face that changed that. That is why I can go with no makeup on if I choose. Now I am really tired and you can see darker circles here, but again, I wanted to let you be able to see what my skin looks like. So our brightener is an amazing product. It truly will get rid of things. But in more than that, you need to make sure you're protecting your scalp. You need to make sure that if it's in a hairline, it's in a part, that you're actually putting something in there, okay? So let me go through, now that I've gone all over the place. Education-wise, you guys asked, I've never gone to cosmetology school. I've learned hands-on. I have trained with our company. I've taken courses through our company. My education is actually in education. So I went to school to be a teacher. And then because I had a young child and life was incredibly, I needed money, I actually went into the dental profession, okay? So kind of a change, but I used to work with dyslexic children. I used to work with autistic children and I loved it. So when this position opened up with our company where I was able to actually train other women, it kind of just was something I fell in love with because I love to teach. And being able to teach women how to love themselves, how to express themselves through very little makeup, but feel confident about themselves was something that I love. That is where my passion is being able to show women that they don't have to do a lot, that they're beautiful without makeup, but that they can do just a little, and to see that woman's face light up with, oh my gosh, you covered those pink cheeks. Oh my gosh, you know, you got rid of that dark circle and it took 2 seconds. That's what I love. I love seeing that joy on a woman's face when she sees herself for the first time without the redness that she's hated for all of her life. Those are the things I look for. Those are the things I like. Being able to help somebody work with eczema, being able to help somebody that has a skin condition and change their lives, I love that. So those are the things that I have passion about in this company. I also love being able to go out and donate time to older folks. So like my daughter goes a little crazy because I'll usually spend extra time with our elderly clients that come through. I love the red hat ladies that come through my booth a lot of times that want, you know, Angelina Jolie lips drawn on their faces. So those are the things I'm always looking for. If you know of somebody, I have no problem going out and visiting because they just need that extra time. It's not about selling something to them. It's about giving them some time and compassion and showing them that they're loved. So if you know of, and I'm going to kind of do a couple asks in here, if you guys know of, you know, a place, because I've reached out to, I think you referred me to a couple, Anita, and I would love to get in to be able to, especially Mother's Day coming up, to be able to let them know that people do care about them and that they're important, because that's important for our community, okay? Let's see. I earned my MUA, which is, does everybody know what an MUA is? Makeup artist, yeah. So it actually stands for makeup artist. I earned mine through our company. I actually also, we established a new group called an Elite MUAs, and Excellent. Okay. Everybody check the phone, make sure it's not your kid. Okay, we're good. So I earned this elite status with our company, and I'm actually one of the founders for it. There was only a couple of us who used to do makeup for the company. The first year that I actually got my MUA with our company, I was asked to do my first photo shoot. I was terrified, because that is not my forte. I did not go in this to do makeup. I went in there just to bless and help people, show them what they could do. I did not go in to do professional makeup. That was not what I had thought of at all. And I was asked to do this photo shoot. So I remember doing this shoot. It was in a very small house, and there was 2 of us with full lights. If you've ever seen a set, full lights going on, total set of product line, 2 makeup chairs, and we're in a single sink bathroom with a tub. So we had 1 makeup chair over a toilet and 1 in the corner. We were tiny. It's a tiny, tiny, tiny little room. And we have 2 girls going on. And I'm sitting there, again, a little stressed, first time I've ever done this. And the owner of the company comes in right in the doorway, and she's very tall. Is that my 8? With her head over my shoulder. How are you doing, Stacie? In my ear, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No stress. And that was my biggest fear, doing makeup. Oh my gosh, now I'm doing it for the whole company. And I face those fears. So my point to you guys is, no matter what your fear is, just embrace it. Because when we go after our fears and we face them, it's amazing what we can do. Now I've got makeup, my work is actually up on the billboard, Jumbotron in New York. I've got stuff all over. And again, not anything I ever thought my life would take me. And I love what I do. I get to just have fun playing makeup, skincare. So you guys can read through this, because I literally answered every single question. One thing I do want to point out, somebody asked about our return policy. It is 100%. That does not mean you have 2 weeks, 2 days, anything. It is literally up to a year, bottom of the bottle. So you go, let's say 11 months, you're like, oh my God, I hate this, but it's all gone. No problem. We guarantee our product. The reason we do is because we have so few returns. The company believes in their product so much that it works. Our products are not 100% natural. We say we're the best blend of science and nature. You kind of have to have a blend if you want it to actually work, because we have that guarantee. We're about 95%, sometimes up to 98%. It just varies on product to product. We are a vegan, gluten-free company. Amber alert again. And the products are good for you. That's what I love. It has made a huge difference in my life and in so many people that I've touched. So do you guys have any questions?
Perfect. So for me, I don't like to put anything on my face because of the trace of any chemicals. So would you say they're 100% guarantee all natural products?
That's what I just said. It is not 100% natural. It's about 95 to 98% natural.
So what would be the 5% that is in the products that I should be concerned about?
There's nothing you should be concerned about. And you can go on the website and pull up absolutely every ingredient in every product. Everything is listed. They don't hide anything. Everything's fully disclosed. So there's nothing in it. Our lip sense would be the one thing that has, and it has cosmetic alcohol, 1%. That's how it distributes. That's how we actually make it, so it doesn't get bacteria growth. So that's something in there. But everything is literally listed for you, so you can read anything. If you have an allergy, if you have a problem, you can look at it.
Okay, so I just wanted to jump in there because when you and I met and we tested everything, I'm allergic to everything. So I had a reaction to the CC cream, but the lip stuff with some preservative and stuff that I'm allergic to, I'm fine with. I don't know. I've got a quirky body.
Right.
Some things I'm going to react to, some things I'm not. So you just have to try it.
Right. And we were right on with checking.
So, last question here, because I know we got to get ready to go through next, but my hands are always dry. It really looks like I could put lotion on in 5 minutes like I put my hand in like chalk like this. And I don't know, you know. I don't know if any of you ever watched Dave Chappelle when he stuff around his lips, you know. And so it's like, you know, we did just washing my hands. I mean, it's like even the past couple nights, it's like I sometimes I'll just put baby oil on my hands at night just so they can look halfway decent in the morning. And it's like I don't know what you can suggest, and we can chat about that later. But it's like it's just always dry. No matter
We'll talk. What you need to remember is most products out there are made to sit on the surface of your skin. The molecules are too big. So they're not going to actually go down into your pores. They're not going to go down on a cellular level. So they sit on the surface. If you don't get moisture and things down below, it's not going to fix the problem. It's not going to do anything. So a lot of probably what you're using, including baby oil, it's just on that top. It's pooling on the top, and it just absorbs just a little. You need something that's actually going to penetrate and go in. That's the difference.
Aren't you using my beauty water? Are you letting your girls use it?
I'm letting them use it. I'm not using it. I'm not. I need somebody to like.
I'm giving you the beauty
All right, I'm gonna try the beauty water, but I'm also gonna talk with her. But I'm like.
It worked.
The beauty water?
Is that right?
Yes, that was.
Okay,
I
I
didn't think about it
have
for
to say,
that.
I have to say that there's a hand lotion that I ordered, and it works phenomenal. The reason why I cracked up laughing what you were saying is because I can relate to that. It's like, what? I just put some on. That's crazy. But you know, it's a small tube. It's, you know, relatively. I'm worth it. So I only use it for my hands and my feet. That's it.
Yeah.
The rest of my body, I kind of
So,
use
like, it's
whatever.
good.
I mean, I can bring you some next week so you can try it, but I love it.
And this is from
The makeup line, just so you guys are aware, it's all skincare based. So everything we have starts with our day moisturizer, skincare, and is pigments added. So it's not just makeup. It's actually skincare, anti-aging skincare going on your face. Different.
Really quick, I just want to say I love that you use your business to like serve people, because a lot of times people just want to be heard. And so anyway, I just want to say thank you. I think you're amazing.
Thank you.
I have some friends that live in a senior home, and I would love to connect.
Yeah,
with them.
I would love that.
Maybe they'll-
Love that.
Thank you.